let's define some terms together on what we mean by deconstruction, what we mean by doubt. Sometimes people, let's start with doubt. Sometimes people pitch doubt as the opposite of faith. I don't feel like they correlate that way. How would you frame even that state? Like, what does it mean? Like, I think it's a big part of my walk with Jesus is having real doubts. Yes. How are you making sense of that in this conversation?
Yeah, doubt for any author, by the way, when you write a book, about 10 minutes after you send, you wish that you did something different. And one of the things I wish I would have done differently in the book right now is I almost wish I had a whole chapter on the difference between doubt and deconstruction, because they're very adjacent terms, very adjacent concepts, but they are different. Literally, doubt is defined as a feeling of uncertainty. In Webster's dictionary, it's defined as a feeling of uncertainty. And when we say that word doubt, we bring to it an assumption that it's always bad. And there's, for some of us, good reason. I mean, when we read the book of James, there's clearly a negative description of a form of doubt, that the double-minded person never receives what they have because they're in doubt. Indeed, the Bible has a certain degree, there's a side of doubt that is dark, that is not good. But doubt in the Bible is so much more complex than that. We cannot say that doubt is inherently always bad. When you read the Psalms, I mean, you have Psalm 22 attributed to David as this angsty, frustrated, neurotic man who is crying out to God and saying, God, where in the world are you? I'm just a worm, and I'm surrounded by the cows of Bashan. And he is, Ellen Davis, who's an Old Testament scholar at Duke, says that the Psalms are our free speech to the living God. They are our First Amendment, right? They are our claims of being honest with God. You can't read the Psalms and tell me that these authors did not only find themselves in doubt, but they found God in the midst of their doubt. Doubt is something that happens to us. It is the experience of going through a moment of uncertainty where we don't know what we believe anymore. It comes to us. And I would say it's more struggling with something we actually do believe. In fact, I think doubt implies faith. If you say you're doubting your faith, it implies you actually have the thing. You have faith. Deconstruction is a bit different, because doubt, I think, is something more that happens to you, kind of like temptation or something like that. Deconstruction is a proactive dismantling of stuff that we believe. So it is intentionally undoing certain beliefs that maybe you once held. So, it gets into, there's a whole lot to talk about with the doubt thing, because it gets into the question of, well, is doubt a sin? Is doubt always bad? And there's a lot of debate about this. There's a lot of argument and a lot of, but what I'm trying to do here, Jason, is I'm trying to help people who are wrestling with doubt and are going through deconstruction. I'm trying to help people see that there is a way to question your faith without losing it.
Wow.
And that is, I will tell you, in a world where on one side doubt is demonized and one it is valorized. In the conservative world, it's demonized, but in the progressive world, it's like you're heroic if you do it. And I think that those two extremes are absolutely harming the human soul of the person trying to follow Jesus. There is a third way. It is the Jesus way, and it walks in the middle.